In this screencast, I'm going to show you how you can set up a special type of offer called a bundle. And what this is where you group together a group of products and you sell them at a special price with a special discount. A common way you might want to use this is with a container product. For example, in the case of our World of Wines demo store, we're going to set up a mixed case of wine where you can allow the customer to select any 6 bottles of wine and they get it for a special price. So I'm going to show you how you can do that now. If we click on Marketing, Promotions and Offers, and then Bundles. This is the bundle screen. So if we click on Add New Bundle, we enter a bundle code here. I'll just call it Bundle01. Enter a name for your bundle. This is important because if you're using certain types of discount, then the name of your bundle will be shown to the customer alongside the discount. We're not going to do that in this particular instance because we're going to have a fixed price, but make sure you put a bundle name in there that's descriptive and relevant to what the customer might want to read. So if I put in there mixed case of wine for £19.99. In this case, as I mentioned before, we're going to have a fixed price of £19.99. If you wanted, you could have a bundle discount percent or a bundle discount actual, in which case it would take the prices of the products and just reduce them by those particular discounts. Also, you could have no price reduction at all and just sell it as a bundle but not at a reduced price. Now we need to set up how the customer can select the item which is going to trigger this bundle. We're only going to have one product to select on this example, so we're going to choose form buttons. If you have more than one product for them to select from, in this instance we might have multiple different cases for the case of wine. You could have radio buttons or drop down box there to display the multiple different options of which the customer would choose one. So we need to enter the actual trigger product. In this case we're going to use product 9, which is a product we've set up on the product manager just called mixed case of wine. It doesn't matter what the price is on that product because we're overriding it, and this entire bundle is going to be £19.99. If you've got multiple products that you want the customer to select from, you can click on any one of these products and click on that link there and you can select the multiple products there. So let's click on Save Changes to save this bundle. So now what we need to do is add members to the bundle, which is what's going to be offered to the customer once they add that product to the basket. So if we click on the members link on the right hand side, then we can click on Add New Bundle Member. So in this case, being a mixed case of wine, we want to offer the customer the wines that they can select from. So we'll just put in the description here, wines to select. And we want them to select 6 for our particular bundle. Of course, we could set a fixed price on those as well. If we weren't offering an overall price, you could set it up so that the case was like £10 and the items in it have a fixed price. So you could say buy a case for £10 and choose any of these 6 bottles of wine, they're going to be £2 each, or whatever you wanted. So I hope you can see you can set up many different types of discounts within this bundle structure. So here we're just going to offer 6 bottles of wine within our case, and now you need to select how the customer can choose those bottles. We're going to choose form button with quantity fields. When you're selecting how the customer is going to choose their bundle members, take a note of what's in the brackets afterwards, because you need to choose different options depending on whether the customer is going to select just one item or multiple items. In this case, we're selecting multiple items because obviously there's 6 bottles of wine they can choose, so we'll have a form button with quantity fields. Now we need to select the items which are going to be offered to the customer. We could select an entire product category. We could have put a whole bunch of bottles of wine in one particular category, and then we could just select the category here and they could choose any item in that category. In this instance, we're going to select specific products. So if we click on these products, we'll select Peas Porter, Claret, Merlot. Click on Save and Close. Then we've got some custom HTML. This is some HTML you can enter which will appear on the hosted bundle member page. So the page where the customer is going to choose what's in their mixed case of wine is hosted at RomanCart. It's one of our hosted pages. Of course, you could show that, for example, in an iframe on your website if you wanted it to be part of your page. But for our example here, we're just going to have it as the remote hosted page. So we might put some HTML on here, such as please select 6 bottles of wine from the choices below, and a couple of returns there as well. So if I click on Save Changes, there's our bundle member added there. So that's for the 6 bottles of wine they've got to select. Of course, you could add further bundle member groups as well to this. So the customer might select 6 bottles of wine. You might have further options that they can add to their mixed case of wine. In this case, imagine if it was a hamper. They could select the bottles of wine, they could select some cheese and all sorts of other things as well. You might be offering to them all under this one bundle offer. So in this instance though, we're just going to be selecting the wine. So if I click on back, and then we can click on show me the code, and this will give the code that we need to paste onto our web page. In this instance, it's just going to simply be a button which will trigger this bundle. If I just show you that now in a page, so I've pasted that code into a simple HTML page, and it just gives you an add to basket button. So if I click on the add to basket button, it shows the bundle options page with your merchant logo at the top. In this case, obviously, it's our World of Wines logo, and we can now select our bottles of wine. As it says there, please select 6 bottles of wine from the choices below. Of course, if you don't select 6, if you put 1 and click on next, it will bring you up a warning, please select 6 items. So we'll select 6, we'll have 1 of those, 4 of those, and 1 of those. And then you click on next. Now the basket is shown, and it shows that those items are in the basket. As you can see, the trigger item has got a price of $19.99, and the items within that, shown as they're indented, are free, because obviously they're covered by the price of the main item. There's only one remove link, which is next to the trigger item at the top, and if you remove the trigger item, then everything will be removed in that bundle. You can't change the quantity in any of these fields because they're fixed, being part of a bundle, and then the customer could either continue shopping or go to the checkout and complete their purchase.